Welcome, Aquarius. I'm Karen. This is Veronica's Dreams Coaching and Tarot. I hope you all are doing well. This reading is for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising. It is a general reading, no specific life area topic, just general. Let's see what the cards have to say. I'm going to use the Somnia, and this is Somnia Tarot, and this is for end of March through the end of April. And we'll take a look at what's going on. So, Aquarius, hope you all are doing fantastic. Let's get moving. I've been preparing. Now it's time to move forward. Current situation, Ace of Cups. I don't read reversals for those of you who don't know. Past influence, Chariot, present influence. Oh, I'm just going to mess this up. I've got a messed up deck. Three of Wands. Normally I shuffle them so they don't get reversed, but every once in a while I mess that up. Negative is Seven of Pentacles. Positive, Knight of Pentacles. What you don't see is the Nine of Cups. What to look for. Ace of Pentacles, like that. Unexpected. Two of Wands, challenge. Knight of Cups, future influence. Three of Cups, and outcome is Ten of Cups. And where does this lead? High Priestess. It's asking me to stop. So just for those of you who don't know me, when I get the High Priestess at the end of a reading, it means stop. To me, that's my stop card. In other words, don't keep pulling more cards. Don't go out. Sometimes I'll go out a couple cards here, but it's a stop card. And the reason why, if you're curious, is the High Priestess can mean our inner knowing, right? It's all about our inner knowing, I think. And I feel like it's about your intuition and what you know. And when we see it in a reading at the end, it's either you're not supposed to know or get any clue on what's to happen next, or you already know the answer. So, so just stop right there. So that's why I use it as, now if it shows up in other places, it's not a stop. It's just when it ends up at the end. Okay, so what we have going on here is Ace of Cups. New relationship, guys. A new situation. Oh, I didn't get the bottom of the deck. Bottom of the deck is Six of Wands. There is something here about, I feel like that's excitement. I'm looking at that card thinking excitement. I'm thinking it's recognition. And it could just be someone saying, you know, how wonderful you are. But there's definitely something new happening right now. I mean, this is new. This is, or at least fairly new. Maybe like for some of you, maybe you met someone on travel, or you traveled. This could be also a new opportunity. So it's not necessarily love, but it came from either something coming in really quickly, or you were traveling, or kind of in a not a usual way, or just really quickly, and it kind of like, whoa, and now it's like all of a sudden it's an Ace of Cups in front of us. Let's look at the Ace of Cups. I'm going to clarify that. Tell me about the Ace of Cups. Keep in mind, take how this resonates, because this is collective, so it's going to be a little different for everybody. Tell me, Ace of Cups, please. Eight of Swords, Nine of Cups, Strength. I think this is all about like reaching some kind of new beginning that, you know, is really important to you with the Nine of Cups, like into something that's really desirable, but you have felt really stuck. That Chariot changed that. And I do feel like, though, there's a feeling like where you've had to be really strong to get to here, so it makes it even more important. Okay, so I feel like that's why this is like an important reading, because you know you've had to be strong, you've had to be courageous, brave, or patient, any of those words. The Three of Wands is in your present influence. You know, you're looking out there saying this is really happening, and I get the feeling that you're wondering if it really is. Okay, so you see it, you understand it is, but it feels so good that you're wondering if it really is happening. And this is also kind of a, you know, things are, you're seeing it, but you don't have your hands completely on it yet. And that's why I feel like it's kind of feeling not real, even though I feel like it is. It is real, but you're kind of having to go through that. Is it, that feeling. The Seven of Pentacles is in your negative. This is like you being patient. You're struggling with the patience. You're struggling to see that everything you've put into place is really working. Um, and there's something also I feel like that you just need to know. What's really funny is you've got the Seven of Pentacles in your negative. You've got the Knight of Pentacles in your positive. They're both patient cards. Like you have to be patient. You have to do this. But this is seeing if the work you're doing is paying off. And the Knight of Pentacles, the difference here is you are moving forward. And I think you realize that, but it just takes time. So you're fine with moving forward. However, you're wondering if everything is going to work out the way it should with the Seven of Pentacles in the negative. So just keep that in mind. And it could be the other person, if this has anything to do with a relationship, this could be what the other person is going through as well. Because sometimes that negative is something we can't do anything about. It's not, it's just so that you know what could be happening with someone else in someone else's mind or head or their actions. I like this. Your Nine of Cups is in what you don't see. There's something very big happening here. And especially with the Ten of Cups at the end, this is a big deal. And it's really important. And I think this, usually in this position, that other person or the environment is thinking the same. So if um, this is like anything about work or a new opportunity elsewhere other than a relationship, there's someone else, like if it could be the boss that's going to hire you or someone in the group saying this is going to be a really great beginning, this is going to be a really good thing. So this feels very positive to me. You're going into a very positive situation because the people on the other side of this decision or situation feel the same way. Your Ace of Pentacles, look for that new opportunity and grab it. There is patience involved here. You've got the Seven of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles. The cup is a very good new beginning. It feels good. It's good for your heart, and it brings out love in you. But the Ace of Pentacles brings out the forever in a situation. The Ace of Pentacles, anytime you have a new beginning that is the Ace of Pentacles type, this is something that can last. So if this is a relationship, look for that. Will this last? Is this something that I want? Because it could be forever. And then if this is a job opportunity, yeah, look for the coin. What are they offering me? Will it be a long time? Will this be a job I can hold on to, grow with, those kind of things. So it's really important, I think, in this situation to look for that. You have the two of wands and you're unexpected. I feel like this is the other side of this situation where I'm talking about the Nine of Cups and stuff. That is already, they're already doing planning for you or about you or in regards to you. Maybe if this is a job offer, you taking it, or if this is a love offer, there is an energy here of they're moving forward just as much as you are. And that's why the Three of Wands, I said, I feel like you think it's not, but I feel like it's going to come to a surprise that the other side of this situation is already planning the future. And I feel like I will come in as a big surprise to you. The Knight of Cups is your challenge. So this is a new opportunity. It's the Ace of Cups. You've got the Ace of Pentacles. Everything feels good. But there's a problem with moving forward in this. There's something that the challenge is, how do I move forward with this and keep that energy of the Ace of Cups alive? Because now we have the Ace of Pentacles involved, and yeah, that can change a attitude, but to bring the love in is going to be your challenge, and to hold on to that, like it means a lot to me. It's going to be really good to my heart, not just my pocketbook, but my heart. Or it's not just going to be long lasting, but I want to make sure it stays romantic. For some of you, I just got a message to say, for some of you, this could be someone else. If this is a relationship, this could be someone else coming in and offering you something as well. And that could be why the Ace of Pentacles is there. Look at what's really going to be long term, not what's exciting. So keep that in mind, that this could be someone else coming in with an offer, love offer, romantic offer. So that, I think that's very specific. I got that message right at the end of what I was talking about. The Three of Cups is your future influence. So here's the thing. If for those people that I just said, this could be someone else, be careful of this Three of Cups energy. But it also, just because it could be like, you don't want to be in that, having two people in your life, right? You don't want that. Or maybe you do. That's up to you. But um, so, well, yeah, it could be. So I was doing an assumption there. So yeah, you know, but I do feel like this energy, I feel like this is more about the celebration of the new beginnings, of the Ace of Pentacles, of the Ace of Cups. This is actually coming in as a celebration. It's coming in as, this is going to be cool. I feel like after that, your outcome is the Ten of Cups. This situation will be long lived, I believe, with the Ten of Cups here. There feels like, whether this, no matter if this is love or work or a family situation, there is really a sense of comfort here where you feel like everything that you are giving into the situation, the other person or other party or other side of this is giving as well. If it's a job, you're going to be feeling like they are treating you as well as as hard as you are working. So and when I see that, if you look at this Ten of Cups, the water is going back and forth. It keeps flowing and it keeps giving, and you keep giving. There's no one-sided part to this Ten of Cups. And it's a flow too. So it's consistency, it's constant, it's not one time. It's a really good, comfortable give and take situation that's moving forward, no matter what energy this is. Finally, we have the High Priestess. I'm going to clarify it just to make sure that, this is what I'm thinking. Because like I said, it's my stop card. It's saying that I think what happens next is up to you, and that you could go either way, right? Like you can make it work or not work. Also, it could be that what happens next, you need to learn about it organically. Because if you don't learn about it organically, you may react differently than spirit, your higher self, wants you to. Because I'm a believer in that. We have free will. We learn what we learn from the tarot, and we can change that and say, oh, I'm going to change that. And then maybe you're not learning the lessons that you need to learn. I know that's tough, but I really feel that way. High Priestess, Moon, Ace of Wands. Yeah, this is something that you need to learn about for sure with the Moon, because that's a very spiritual card. Um, there feels to me with this Ace of Wands, I'll show you the cards in a second, that there is like I feel like there will be a spark, but with that Strength card there's something here that says you will have to continue to be strong. So, but I do feel like there's going to be some kind of clarity about another new situation, which I feel like, so for some of you, I feel like it's that Knight of Cups, but for some of you, it's just keeping that passion alive. I feel like that's going to be an important piece, but you can look at that later or come up in another reading, because there's something there you're not supposed to know yet. So I did not pull a piece of advice. What is our advice for Aquarius today? The Judgment. First off, know what comes around goes around. That's the karma card. It is. It's also about renewal, allowing yourself to allow yourself to awaken, allow yourself to see things the way you should, allow yourself. Basically, it's coming. The people are usually in the right or white. They're coming out of the coffin, right? Well, that is a rebirth, but it's also, to me, that envision of allowing yourself that, because we all have it within us to be reborn. I feel like there's something here in this situation that can really allow yourself to feel really good. And I think it's like saying that, allow that to happen. Allow your phoenix to rise, allow yourself to, really see, what you can become. And I feel like that's what you're energy is, because the judgment is all about that. So let me know what you think, Aquarius. Hit that like button. I appreciate you. Take care. Have a beautiful day.